I guess I can head out while that's going on. I gotta be careful where this dog was, though. I don't want to get killed by a damn dog. It might not notice me if I'm careful. I can just sneak right out of here. It's on the other side of the building. Ooh, this well! Wow, I picked a good place to build, guys. Let me show you something. I've seen this in another world. There is a bunker under here. I didn't notice that before. Or there might be. There is under some of these. Yeah, it looks like this is the one, perhaps. There's a broken ladder that I just almost fell, so I want to make sure to make some real quick. I had some left back at the base, but for the moment, that's going to have to do. Check it out. I'm going to have to destroy these spikes to safely get down there, and that door is going to be a bitch to break down, but that is a bunker. I don't even have the tools made yet, so we will come back for that. I do still want to try to gather some feathers and stuff like I was saying. Especially with the crossbow coming up. I'll just try to get away from everything for a second here. I'm getting overheated again. This sucks. I'm clicking and they aren't taking because the game is laggy. And, you know, sometimes you click and it doesn't do anything. It's so fucking annoying. I wish they could fix that shit. This is kind of an interesting sight here with the god rays. This zombie just kind of coming at me. Screw it. I'm taking him down. I was hoping that I could take him out and that I'd have a clear spot for a bit, but now I got a whole bunch of more coming too. That's 150% spawn rate for you, I guess. Let me at least get the kill I deserve on this guy. That didn't hit him. Look at this. How many the fucking... Jesus. Fuck all you bitches. Too much work and too much resources lost. I don't have anywhere near enough feathers. I'll probably get hit and die. I'm not careful with that kind of a horde. Irritate me. Yeah, the lack of stone bolts for the crossbow is a little bit of a lameness, although you know, you saw I have a lot of iron, so it's not going to be really hard to make the iron crossbow bolt tips or whatever. But I do miss that. I guess I can understand why they did that. Yeah, it's not just insane, it's 150% spawn rate. I don't mind them being harder to kill, but it can be hard when you keep getting, when there's too many around you at once. At least until I get slightly better equipment. And you saw I tried. I mean, it's just, it takes so long to kill them. I'm definitely clicking here, and they're not taking. Click, click. That's the other thing. You can make the tips and they increase your weapon smithing, but you have to stay in the forge. So, yeah, I've heard that you don't get the points for the crafting of things unless you're actively with that inventory open. Or that it goes faster if you do it that way at the very least. So I was familiar with that a little bit. Alright, I think that's high enough, 150. As soon as I get some room in my queue, I'm going to queue up the pick and fire axe. I think they should make it at point of extraction that they give the X. That makes sense. That's a good idea, Dragon's Blade. You should post that on their forums. I can't, I'm banned. Long story. Alright, I think I'm gonna kill this guy. If I can. Look how much it takes. And they're hard with their new animations. Yeah, and then you get stunned and I'm infected. So great, now I'm going to have to... At least I do have the stuff to deal with it. But that's why I don't want to try fighting them too much on Insane until I'm actually a little stronger. That sucks. Not the end of the world. I can... Oh, I can make a claw hammer already at this point in the game? Did I get the formula for that? Because that is an awesome tool for upgrading things. Alright, iron fire axe, and iron pickaxe, and a stone shovel. I was trying to find frickin' nests. But they kind of level with you, so they're always getting ahead of you anyway. The zombies do? I wasn't aware of that. It did seem like it got easier to kill them once I had level 200 equipment in the last run I did. I was hoping that would be true. We'll see. I mean, that took a lot. I must have hit them with that iron club about 6, 7, 8 times. They weren't all headshots, admittedly. Really, even few of them were. But... what is this I'm standing on? Fertile dirt. It looks a little different. Alright, my main tools are queued up, so I'm just waiting for them to finish. Is there a boulder nearby? I could use some more stone. This fog provides an interesting atmosphere right now. It just feels like this really crappy overcast day where you just wish you could stay in bed. Do nothing, but it's a zombie apocalypse, so that's not an option for you. Should have done the pick first. That would be most useful right now, but still got like 3 minutes for both of them to finish at least. And I'm probably going to end up scrapping them and remaking them later anyway, because I'm going to be over 200 again in no time. I should have maybe been patient and just done that. But whatever, I think you get back about half the iron out of scrapping it. I seem to be in pretty good shape, especially now that I'm gathering more iron. So. Not going to scrap this iron, I'm going to put it in directly in the forge, as you said. Alright, there we go. Level 154 fire axe. Think we should put this thing to the test, huh? These trees take a long time. I don't want to get stuck on one that I might not finish it because there's too many zombies. We'll do one of these easy ones, see how fast it takes it down. It's doing like, what, 30 some of hits? That doesn't seem that great. Did they nerf them again? That turned her into a crawler? I crippled her with a headshot with the bow? Hmm. 10 points to spend. I am putting those into leather tanning. Then I'll be able to make the, crossbow. So, I don't know. This axe isn't great, but it's not awful. I'm not worried about replanting trees at this phase of the game. Alright, I'm just going to actively look for nests for a little bit. Because I've got to find some fucking feathers. Or maybe I'll see a chicken running around in town. Any kind of food hunting at this point is a good thing as well. Saw a rabbit. I think nests are more common in the forest area. Should probably stay up here. Yeah, I'm not picking up the snowberries. I'll try to grab some. I didn't care that much about them early on. They have the chance to poison you. I know they're useful later, but at the beginning I was happy just to cook meat. It's plenty enough. I can't believe I can't see any damn nests. Did they nerf them? They used to be pretty damn often. I might want to climb up on top of something and look from above, because sometimes it's easier to see them that way. Maybe I've passed a bunch because they blend in so well. I haven't seen a single one. Excuse me a sec. Sorry about that. Aha. Whopping 6 feathers for my trouble and a zombie sneaking up on my ass that I almost got smacked. This is lead again. That's the change with the new biome changes for mining. There will be surface ores in a biome that will signify for you what type of ore is in that biome. Like, they'll all have iron. But apparently, like, for example, in order to find potassium nitrate now, you need to be in the wasteland. This biome will have iron and lead. And perhaps some other stuff, I don't know. It seems like charcoal is probably pretty common, but there's certain things, basically all the stuff you need to make bullets that is separated by biomes now. Wow, nice. I've become quite an ace with this bow over the years since it came out. And it doesn't work the way it used to. Like, the early days, thing had tremendous drop off. You had to aim so far above something on a long shot like that. If you eat too many, eat a few at a time is fine. Okay, I didn't know that. So I'll gather plenty of them in the long run, but I've got, my food problems aren't, I don't have any food problems really, so. Got a pick now. Hey, there's a house over here. That's a forge house. Alright, there's zombies in front of it. Hold on, I gotta see if I can buy a chance here to scrap some of this stuff. I'm waiting to do it forever. Don't care about that. Might hold on to that one for now. You sneaky bastard. I'm gonna start heading back towards the base and continue looking for nests. Let me get a quick check how I'm doing on, that's probably good amounts each. If anything, I want to gather more wood in the long run for building, but right now I'm starting to get cold. That guy's relentless, man. He's like a Terminator. He's been chasing me for like an hour from all over the place. He's so fast that every time I stop slightly close enough to him, he's able to keep up with me. I can make animal hide stuff as well, but I'm not ready to use the animal hides for that just yet. Let me just... oh, these things don't provide warmth, though, do they? Shit, I'm fucking frigid. You know, I got so much stuff on me. Let's just pop back home, drop everything off, catch some time by the fire, take stock of where we're at, and decide where to go from there. Plus running right now will raise my temperature. It's slowly coming up, 35, 36. The weather survival in this game is still a little wacky. And I think the problem is, and I've noticed this a lot with this game since the early alpha days, whenever they implement a new feature, they always kind of overdo it. Like, someone really needs to teach them about nuance and subtlety. Like, they always overdo it and then scale it back. It's always the way things come out. Yeah, I need a jacket or a puffer, I agree. And I'm gonna want to be exploring that bunker pretty soon, huh? Ooh, I gotta make sure that dog hopefully is despawned. I don't hear him, and you know what? I wanted to see it was in here. A hubcap. Fuck yeah. And someone said to look in here to see if there was a, like a workstation, but it does not appear that there is. Although I'd have to probably get into the other side over here to be sure. It's like a kitchen in here. Got a safe, I have to break that open, so we'll leave that for now. It's not a kitchen, it's just a kitchen area, so that, or a counter area, but they have a kitchen for cold drinks while people wait for their cars to be fixed, I guess. Man, I'm not sure why it needed to have the outright refrigerator, though. You can see why it had the beverage coolers, but why are there actual refrigerators? For the engineer, garage mechanics to put their lunch in, I guess, maybe. I got rid of my axe. I was gonna fix that stuff, but I lost my tool for the moment. I'll hold on that for now. God, such an annoyance to do this way. I'm not sure if there's an easier way to split off how much. You know, I'd like to put about 100 in there. But I gotta sit here and fucking split stacks forever. Same again here. I'd like to put about 10 minutes on there, but I don't know any other quicker way to do that. Alright, grilled meats, bottled waters. To decide now, I guess I could make a crossbow, but the bow is still sort of useful. Crossbow is definitely useful against zombies. Let me see here. You're gonna need duct tape for the crossbow. You're right. I think you can make some though with glue. I thought I had some duct tape earlier. Maybe I'll have to find one, but you can make one with some with glue and paper, I think, too. But I only have the one glue, so we'll see. You can also make the glue, I remember. So I'm trying to debate. I'll probably have a chance to find more arrow feathers. I'm going to make some more arrows, because I do like the bow even after I get the crossbow. The bow is nice for hunting. Crossbow is good for killing zombies. Getting close to that thing, though. That's right, I'm infected. So, there's a number of ways to deal with that. I do have one antibiotics, but I'm going to save that for now because a jar of honey will cure stage 1 infection. And I think I'm still in stage 1 at this point. So we'll try that. Yep, that took care of it. Kind of wish I had a roof over my head in here now, with all this freaking rain and shit. I'm just topping off all my stats here for the max wellness boost. It's going to be closing in on 110. those up there when I'm down here. Alright, seems like a pretty good position if I do say so myself. I guess I got nothing else to do except continue to spam craft. I mean, I would kind of like to actually build a like actual roof and walls up here maybe. I could also break down all this stuff long term for the parts and get some iron out of it. Those are all things I could do at night here, but let's try to get the tool level up. I've been working on that forever. Let's try to see if we can get our tools up to 200. And then again, I'll feel dumb if I end up having to scrap and remake these right away, but I want them to 200. And my better clothing as well. Blue is bones and water, right, but you need... Can you do that with the beaker? 'Cause I know you need a crafting station for one of them. Looks like I could do it here. So then I would still need to make duct tape. How do you make duct tape? Glue and fragments. Okay, let's take the glue. Let's take some bones. And can I get one of those waters back, please? Thank you. Okay, let's make one glue. And make a duct tape. And I need 2 leather. 10 forge iron, 2 leather. I need 2 glue. I'll need 1 more glue than that, so I can queue up 1 more. Alright, that should get me a crossbow. So I need to get a lot more feathers and make a bunch of arrowheads and stuff, but and I can't do anymore because my inventory is full. I'm gonna have to cancel this build. It's annoying the piss out of me that I can't scrap this shit because it clicks and it doesn't stick. It's so annoying. There we go, making the first crossbow. Not sure what else to do in here just yet. I got a lot of resources stocked up. Just leave this off for the moment, trying to draw down any screamers. Alright. That should be a level 200 crossbow, right? Make the bolts first, the bow will be a little better. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I'm already got it going. Let's, a 200 crossbow won't be bad to start with. And I need to find more feathers now because I made all those arrows. Maybe I shouldn't have done that after all. In fact, speaking of which, that is something that this could be doing. I could have this, prepare up about 100 iron arrowheads for the long term. So let me stack it up with, I don't know, 7-8 minutes worth there. I could make some more jars too, but I think I have plenty. How many could I make? That's a lot more than I want to make. Let's make 75. So it'll take a minute 28, so I don't need anywhere near that much wood. Put this away for right now because I don't actually have any bolts yet anyway, but there we go. That's nice. Need to keep making wood frames to get the construction stuff up, and I may want to actually still build something up here like I was saying, so for now I'm going to keep about 30 of those. Oh, I'm able to make, you know, since I had the mini bike book, can I make all of the parts of it? I don't really know what, I've never made one before. I see I can make the chassis. I think I have to find an engine at the very least. I don't think I'm making my own engine. So I think I need to stay in this screen with the annoying chink chink sound in order to get the full credit for making these things. I wonder, I wouldn't necessarily do it, but you can scrap arrows. I wonder what you get. Let me try scrapping one. See what, if you get back the feather. If you do, that's a way to convert them back and forth. No, I don't know what I got back. Probably the wood head. I had one feather still and it didn't get one back, so I would say it didn't actually do anything. You just get the wood back. Need wood workbench for some parts? Yeah, that makes sense too. Okay, so, I mean, I need to try to find those things or get the power-ups to make them. But is this place going to be a long-term enough base? Well, you could pick up a workbench, right? So I guess that doesn't matter. Can you pick up a forge? Because that was always an annoyance. I'd be curious to know that, Dragon's Blade. Is it possible with a wrench to pick up a forge? Because that would be awesome if you could. I forgot that I was getting close to 100 in my tailoring stuff, so I'm going to continue to spam craft here. It's still... Well, I'm up here pretty early, actually. It's still not even nighttime yet. I don't want to waste any arrows. Oh, I keep leaving the ladders behind and then needing them when I get back down here. Oh, why is there got to be so many? I want to get them away from my building. I was going to kill them, but there's a fat one. Those take forever to kill. I'm getting cold again. This biome is kind of shitty, apparently. I'm getting cold and it's getting late. I need to go back up there. At least I got a little something else accomplished here before nightfall. Ladders. Yikes! Alright, back to the spam crafting grind for a little bit. I feel like building something. Okay, harvest cactus for fibers and yucca, that's a good point. My wetness was 100%, yeah, I know that. That's why I was just saying I'd kind of like to build something. Maybe during this night we could start to build a proper little enclosure up here, all nicely cozy. No, I agree. Although when you're out about, yeah, I was getting cold because I was wet in this weather, yeah. So if I'd have stayed by the fire long enough or put on warm, dry clothes, but when it's raining, you're just gonna keep getting wet anyway. So it is a little bit sort of like no-win situation when the weather is like this, in my experience. So what's the deal with the animal hide stuff? I don't have many left. I'll have to gather more. But these so the animal hide is armor that does also give the cold protection, where cloth stuff doesn't affect your temperature at all, I'm guessing. Since I'm in a cold climate, I don't know that I even want to have the straw hat. Maybe I should make this animal hide hood, see how that works for me. I'm going to finally make some cloth armor, I guess. Chest, gloves, boots, and legs, and I don't have enough fibers on me, so I still need to break down some of this damn cotton. It was taking so long before. I'm not even sure if that's enough. Let's just grab all of it. You don't add anything for now, leather protection. Hey, Tommy, 84NL, 84NL, welcome. Good to see you. With the perk, you make the best leather. You can craft animal hide without the skill perk. With the perk, you make the leather. Right. I know I could make the armors already before this. I just wanted to get that leather working to make the crossbow. I'm getting hot, actually, from being... Oh, 106. Holy cow. You know what? Let's drink one of these right away. I'm not even thirsty. Will be if I eat that. So I don't need all this stuff on for right now. Let's take off the shirt and the pants. And that. I'm stuck waiting for that shit to finish. Cool 41D told you to check out. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I've watched him before. He's been on my streams before. I follow him. He's a good guy. Basically, we have a point. There's no bonus to making hide armor. Leather is better. Gotcha. Okay. I will wait for that. Although I don't have all of the leather recipes yet, unfortunately. But there is still another crack-a-book in town that we could hit that might provide the rest. Point should be perk. If you don't have the perk, right. Got it. I don't like to waste points as well, level up points and anything but perks if I can help it. I mean, point here and there to boost a skill, but I'd rather just grind them out if I can. I don't know. Forgot about the recipe gate? Yeah. If you know the recipe, then obviously make hide armor. Oh, you think I should have made hide instead of... Well, I don't have enough hides to do it right now, but in future I'll do that. For right now, I'm just making a bunch of cloth stuff, because it's better than nothing. Got them all up over 100 now. I'll have a full cloth set. I still gotta get my tools up, damn it. I need this stuff to finish. In the meantime, I could be thinking about... let's see, where's that wrench? What happened to the wrench? Oh, there it is. Say, did I lose that? What I was thinking about doing was getting rid of this entire metal thing and then just building like a wood, building walls around all this and making it a nice proper little enclosure. I could use this as part of it, but this is some more free iron and something to do while I'm crafting here and stuff. So yeah, we got a full set of nice cloth stuff to go on, but I'll leave it off for now while it's raining and I'm not cold or anything anyway. Electric parts, components, nice. Plus make some use out of this pickaxe before I scrap it. Excuse me. Ta-da! Level up. Okay, so I was thinking about just like enclosing this entire little area. Get rid of this bird's nest. In a kind of tight manner. I don't want to waste too many resources. How does that feel? Nice little 3x3. Since the ladder comes up here, the door could be right here. Put the bedroll inside. I wonder if I should make a claw hammer because it upgrades so quickly. I'd like to try that. I had some in here as well. There it is. Took 2 minutes for that thing? Wow. Hey, why'd that happen? Got some kind of structural issue here. I'm just waiting for that claw hammer to finish and I can upgrade these blocks, and it'll be daytime soon. What should we do on day 6? We've got a pretty good solid thing going here. I'm not even sure if I'll stay on this building for day 7. I might stay on a different one that's not that damaged yet, just so they break that shit up rather than my base. What would you guys like to see for the day 7 defense? I could try to gather a bunch of wood and see if I could build some little 3x3 or 5x5 kind of base with spikes to defend. I could just go to another building, and you know, maybe I should try to get more feathers and stuff so I can keep the crossbow going involved. Because I'll probably need to kill the dogs tomorrow. I don't know. Make a poncho? I hadn't seen the poncho. Animal hide poncho, yeah. I need to get more hides, so that means ultimately I need to keep hunting animals. So we'll get on that.